Hey, so I just thought I'd do a quick initial impressions, even though this should be my third time using this machine. It's not really quite a review, but I'll just highlight some things that I noticed about it. So I actually already own one of these. It's the Strive seated row, Selectorized. Prime didn't make this unit when I guess they took over the branding. They make the seated selectorized diverging row, so they call it the hybrid row, but they don't make the seated mid-row version. The one they make is diverging, and it's kind of like a low row pulling upwards, so very similar to the hammer low row, basically the isolateral one. So this one, no, it's kind of complicated to see, but basically you have the handles, and the handles that this one has, it's changed now in the Prime seated row, the plate-loaded version. They have either a swivel handle, which is a straight handle that you can, turn around like this, or they have the paddle handles, which they call their rotate handles. I personally prefer the swivel handles, it's just easier to strap up on. Paddle handles are more if you never use straps, so maybe nicer in a commercial gym. But these have these not quite fixed, but kind of fixed. So this is what I mean. It swivels around like this. So you can see there's quite a fair range of swivel motion on it. But they have horizontal and they have neutral handles. So you can either row like this, close to your side, lat focus, or you can hold on these horizontal handles and pull more for like a delt focus row. Yes, it would be a lot nicer if you had multiple, like a semi-supinated and semi-pronated. Nathan Clark's he does all that stuff. He's a genius with it. I'm way too wuss to mod any of my pieces like that permanently, but I'll just use it as is. So you can see when you pull on these handles right here, it pulls from there, that mechanism right there, and then it pulls into this, basically this linkage right here. So honestly, this is quite an acute angle for this linkage. You can see that's very acute. So what this means is that it'll actually make this row quite heavy in the lengthened position, or very initially at the unrack, that is, even if you don't have the cam in the lengthened position. So this linkage angle is still kind of funny, which is, it's amusing that it's a remnant from the Selectorized, the plate-loaded row. They have funny linkage angle as well. So yeah, but the stack on this unit is not very heavy. So doing bilaterally, it's very easy to max out. Very, very, very easy. So I'll just show you guys a couple sets. It's elevated off the ground 5 inches because of the wheels, so it's a little bit different from how it would feel, I guess, if I were seated down lower, just based on my bracing position of my feet, but similar enough. Yeah, as you can tell, it's really light. So this is definitely going to need either a gym pin, or for you to do it unilaterally, or it could be a candidate for Voltra mods, which I think it would really shine in here. I have an idea brewing already, but I already sold my Voltra, so a little bit of a shame there. I'll keep an eye out on the used market to try to find one for cheap, you know, $1,500 or less, because it's not a necessity at this moment. But yeah. So right now I have it in what would be cam position 3, I believe. So it would be the most lengthened focused. Whoever had this before me did what looks like a full refurb on it. Placed the rubber grips here, repowder coated this cam, obviously repowder coated this frame. But funny enough, I guess some pieces are missing, like you can see right there. They're supposed to be a weight donut holder, and then it's supposed to be coming out from here too, on the top of the stack, for you to change 5, 10, 15 pound increments. As is, it jumps 20 pounds, 20 pounds, 20 pounds, 20 pounds. So instead of a 255 pound stack or whatever, it's just 240 pounds. So I'll have to get that fabbed up, or, you know, maybe ask Prime if they still sell it. So yeah, missing that, missing little things, little end cap here, stickers on here. It's supposed to be a little plastic like spacer thing in there. It's missing also. But yeah, otherwise it's a great unit. Let's see. So this would be cam position 2, I think, right? Whatever the shortened focus is, this will be it. Yeah, so as you can see, I can stack it pretty easily without wrist wraps even. This unit definitely needs some more stacks. I feel like I could even see if Prime sells the guide rod more than 240 pound capacity, so that just need to calculate, make sure at the very top it doesn't hit into the very top of the stack housing, but I need to see how much space I can get, basically, so that I can add more plates from Prime. So that would be my first mod that I would do. Need to remake the weight donut thingamajigger so I can do 5, 10, 15 pound increments as well. And then it seems like these arms are a little bit jiggly on here. I probably need to tighten up these bearings down here, these pillow blocks. these pillow blocks down here, probably loose somehow. I'm assuming the set screws in them are a little bit loose, allowing them to wiggle a little bit. Maybe these are loose too. Oh, they are freaking loose. Whoops. Oh yeah, I just reassembled it yesterday. But yeah, my initial impressions are the feel is good, but the stack is so light. Even though I can definitely differentiate between all of the cam setting positions, you know, between the shortened, between the lengthened, between the middle focus, I can definitely focus, you know, understand the difference and feel the difference between all of them. But the stack is like so light for me that there's not enough tension I'm getting throughout the set. If I were to go all out on this set, like, and had wrist wraps or straps and everything, I think I could maybe not double this stack, but I could definitely do at least 50% more weight for 4 sets of 10 or something like that, 4 sets of 12 or something. Easily, actually. So it definitely needs to have a heavier stack, and that's just for me. So for a bodybuilder, really big guy, I feel like they would need double this stack. So in that case, the stack upgrade would definitely benefit people, and then like a Voltra kind of upgrade, which I can already see an implementation that I would do pretty easily on this, just using some custom made parts from WM. Yeah, just quick little initial impressions and get a little front view, and then that'll be it.